Okay, I'm going to open up Desmos before I maximize this. Okay, so I'm opening up Desmos because we're going to talk about solving this problem and the easiest way to handle this problem. And then we're going to talk about relating this to what you have been learning, which is taking the square root of both sides. Okay, so to be fair, I would honestly put the left side of my equation in Desmos. So that gives me 2x plus 1, and then we're going to square it, and that's our parabola on the left side. Now that's equal to y equals 25. So I'm going to scroll up to my horizontal line, y equals 25, and I'm going to look at where those two lines intersect. Because it's not equal to 0, it's equal to 25. So my solutions are going to be at, let me change my line to a smaller line. So we know our solutions are at -3 and +2. Okay, now we're going to talk about this algebraically in terms of taking the square root. So if I have 2x plus 1 squared equals 25, we can now take the square root of both sides. Okay? When I take the square root of both sides, this radical cancels out that 2 on the left side. So the left side becomes 2x plus 1. The square root of 25, 25 is a perfect square of 5 squared. So when I take the square root of 25, that just gives me 5. Now, I got to take the plus and the minus 5 because I can have -5 times -5. That will give me positive 25. So I have to take the plus and the minus. Now, our goal here, again, is to get to x by itself. So now, in order to meet this goal, I'm going to move the 1 over. So this becomes 2x plus, or not 2x plus 1. 2x is equal to -1 plus or minus 5. Now, there's a couple ways you can look at it at this point. We could look at the two solutions that this could be, or ideally, we can go ahead and divide both sides by our coefficient. Now, remember, you're dividing the whole thing by that coefficient. So this becomes x is equal to -1 plus 5 divided by 2, or -1 minus 5 divided by 2. Because you have that plus or minus. That means plus or minus. So -1 plus 5 is going to give me 4. Divided by 2 is going to give me 2. That's that 2 answer that we had right here. Okay. Then on the other side, -1 minus 5 gives me -6 divided by 2, which is going to give me -3, which is the solution that we had right here when we solved this graphically. Now, by all means, if we're talking about a test, taking strategies and all that, absolutely use the graphing calculator. And you have to know how to use the calculator. You have to understand both processes because there are problems that you are going to have to do this way. You cannot just put it in the calculator. All right, that concludes that question. I will see you on the next slide.